Hello there, Libra, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This is the 4th Summer Love Bonus reading for the summer of 2025. It covers August 5th to the 20th. First, we'll look at the days that are favorable and not favorable for love. Then we'll get some messages from the tarot. And then lastly, we'll take a look at an oracle card for those that are in a long-term relationship and those that are single. This is a collective reading, so if something does not resonate, just check your other placements. The quick links are listed down below in the description box, as are all the timestamps. Okay, so let's start now with our cosmic lovers, Venus and Mars, because Venus symbolizes and governs love, beauty, and harmony, while Mars symbolizes passion, and he drives the desire and the physical energy. Together, they're known as the cosmic lovers, and they're very important in determining our romantic desires, our attractions, and the forces at work in our intimate relationships. So let's start to see on day 1, that is the 5th of August, the beginning of this reading, we have a red light, okay, a big red X, because the moon in Sagittarius will square Mars in Virgo. This means that in relationships, there could be easily disagreements and arguments coming up. There could be repressed emotions that come up. Maybe someone's feeling moody. So it's not a really good day. And this feeling is going to last even a couple more days, the 6th and the 7th. We're going to have to wait until the 8th of August to have a green light in love. Here we have Mars in Libra, which will trine with Uranus in Gemini. Here, people will all feel spontaneous. They're going to think progressively. Let's just say that this gives rise to motivation to do something, to go out and feel good, like getting in shape, or working on themselves, but it is projected outwardly towards everyone. So basically, it's a great time to simply go out and meet friends, meet new people, and have fun, because the possibilities of encounter are very favored. So especially if you're single, the 8th is a great day. Also, the 11th is another really good day. Here we have the moon in Pisces, which will trine with Venus in Cancer. This is a perfect day for love and for marriage. Okay, it's the perfect day, let's say. It's favorable to get married because the feelings of love are reliable, they're grounded, they're stable, and they make you feel safe. So on this day, there's a lot of love in the air, let's just say, and no one actually wants to discuss things or go into conflict. It's not on anyone's agenda, okay? On the 12th, instead, we're going to get a yellow light, caution. Why? It's one of those days that we've seen in other readings, in other love bonus readings, where our two cosmic lovers go in opposite directions. First of all, Venus. She's going to be in Cancer and in conjunction with Jupiter in Cancer. So that's great. It brings you happiness and love in marriage, in partnerships. People feel good. Well, the female energies feel good. Instead, Mars, which is going to be in Libra, is going to be opposing the moon in Aries. Okay, this is going to create aggressiveness with the male energies. So, it's going to create arguments in relationships. Okay, now a warning to female energies, just to stay away or keep a certain distance from the male energy, because should you start an argument on the 12th, it could spark a separation, some sort of breakup, okay? Because there's too many feelings that are repressed, okay? And you could go over the line saying something or doing something and trigger them, okay? So be aware of that. On the 13th, we have another red X. This time it's Venus in Cancer that is squaring with the moon in Aries. So this time it's the Venus energy, the female energy, that is not propense to bond emotionally with absolutely anyone. It's a day for the female energies to spend alone by themselves. If not, arguments can come up very easily. So it's best simply to chill that day. Just take the day off. Instead, August 15th, this day, the 15th, should be circled on your calendar because it is absolutely perfect for love. It's perfect for relationships. It's perfect for marriage. It's even your social life is great. And you can easily meet new people. Everyone on that day will be smiling because everyone feels good from every direction, basically. Even if you have a blind date or if you just happen to meet someone, things will go well. Even the next day on the 16th, there's high confidence, there's high energy, words will come easily. It's great. The 15th is a great day. If you want to establish a date or first date, go for it. The 19th instead, we're back to red. Here we have Mars in Libra, which is squaring with the moon in Cancer. Again, moodiness is coming up, arguments can come up with your partner, and especially with regards to money matters, regarding wasting money, not spending it correctly. Those issues can come up and provoke other arguments. So it's best to put it off to the next day, because on the 20th, in fact, we do have a good day. We have Venus in Cancer conjunction with the moon in Cancer, which is great. Okay, because we have a lot of Cancer energy, which means a lot of tenderness, a lot of harmonious connections, a very peaceful day. And connecting with female energies is very easy, and the sensation is very sweet. Okay, Libra, now that we've taken care of the calendar for these 2 weeks, let's take a look at what messages come through from Spirit to you for from the 5th to the 20th of August in love. Wow. And that knocked out the 12th. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords coming in the reverse. So what truth is not coming through? What clarity? What is this? This is confusion and miscommunication. Okay, this is something that you're not getting, you're not understanding, which is normal. Now, if we're talking about the first part, the first few days, okay, remember that we have Mercury in retrograde until the 11th, which causes a lot of confusion and a lot of miscommunication. Okay, then after the 11th, Mercury goes direct on the 11th. However, afterwards, we have a post retrograde phase, which is called the shadow phase. That will last until the 25th of August. So things will get better, yes, but they won't be that perfect. They're a little tiny glitch here and there. In any case, here, what I'm feeling is that this is the first part where there's some communication problem. Let's go see what it is, what it's all about. Be very careful, because we have the date, the first day of this reading, which is also the 6th and the 7th. So it's the first 3 days in which there is a bit of aggressiveness. So you may encounter a bit of hostility or arguments simply. So be very careful with your partner there, or whoever you're interested in. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, I think that's a self-standing message in itself. That first one for the first few days, from the 5th to the 7th, 5, 6, and 7th of August. Yeah. Just lay low. Do your thing, Libra, by yourself somewhere. Okay, Spirit, what else do we have for Libra? Another message to come through. There we go. Okay, there's a lot more coming. I felt them, but I always push them back in. The Knight of Swords. Oh, and the Four of Cups. Interesting. Okay, the Knight of Swords is telling me that, yeah, there was some aggressiveness, as I was saying. There's some aggressiveness coming through with words. Definitely with words. Someone is saying something to you that you do not appreciate at all. In fact, you're just turning your face. It's like saying, okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to deal with this. I'm just not listening to you. Okay. Obviously, a Libra, instead of joining in, will look the other way. We'll balance it off. Someone is aggressive, they just won't participate. Okay. In fact, which is very wise, Libra, because just putting wood on the fire will only make the fire burn even more. Okay. So we got to be careful about that. You are handling it well, however. Okay. And if not, just handle it this way. If you were tempted to participate in the dispute or whatever it was, don't. Okay, let's see what came out here. Okay. Oh, we have Justice in the reverse. This is not good for Libras. Libras love justice. Okay, let's see what's happening. When Justice is in the reverse, you're finding something absolutely not fair, and you're definitely not agreeing with it. Okay, you just don't like this. This is causing you disharmony and unbalance. Okay, and you're saying, no, that's not right, that's not fair, that's not how it's supposed to be, obviously. Okay, and then we have the Page of Swords. You're finding the words of someone that were rude. Okay? They were rude, and you're finding you're insulted by it. Okay? Okay, this is nice. I like the change. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh, okay, and the Star. Very good. This is my Libra. One day up, and the other day she just pulls herself back up. Okay, you're down, but you come back up. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles talks to me about some sort of stability that comes through tradition. Okay, so the way you're going to be handling this is you're going to use some sort of strategy from a traditional point of view. You're going to find your solution and your peace and your balance. You're going to find it in your family. Okay. You're going to find that you're going to talk to them about this. You're going to bring it out in the open, and you're going to find stability with them, agreement with them. Okay. And then you're going to understand this, because you're not going to keep this in. You're not going to keep it to yourself, and you're not going to keep it inside of yourself. You're going to talk about it. And your family members, the people that are closest to you, that you call family, that are very close to you, they're the ones that are going to help you rebalance yourself, because otherwise this is going to go inside of you, up and down. It's going to eat you on the inside, because just the imbalance and the lack of harmony, you're not going to like it. And in fact, look at what comes out. Okay? Because you are looking for harmony and peace, and you will find it. You'll find it in the family unit. The Star comes out. This is like one of the most beautiful cards there is. Okay? There's renewal and there's healing. You're going to find a lot of healing with the words of a family member, someone that's going to help you out there, and you're going to feel good. Okay? Whoever this person is, you're not going to participate. Okay, you're just not going to give them the time of day, which is the wisest thing to do. And you're going to find that they're going to back you up, and they are with you 100%. Okay, well, that's good. I like this, because the Libra will bounce back on her feet. No problem. Wow. Okay, Libra, glad to see you haven't lost your touch. Let's take a look now at an oracle message for those that are in long-term relationships and would like to freshen something up. Okay, and there we are. Respect. There we go. It's in line with the reading, right? Because if you have to do anything with a Libra, it's respect. And that's how the Libra stays near you, around you, with you, friends you, everything, okay? With respect, because it's the just thing to do. Respect each other's personal space, rights, and choices, okay? If you're dealing with a Libra, or if you are a Libra, just remember this. And if you remember respect, nothing will go wrong with a Libra. Okay. Here, what came out was rudeness. Okay. And the Libra was offended. Okay. This will solve everything. Wow. I love it when even the oracle cards are coherent with the reading. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And now we're going to get a card for our single Libras. Let's see what this says. Word of advice for our single Libras in love. From the 5th to the 20th of August. Brief beauty. A passionate and beautiful encounter where both parties reveal and express themselves, ultimately turning away due to external factors. Okay, so was this situation for the single Libra? Could it be? Because this is someone here that, in fact, there's a turn away, right? It is actually summarizing this as well. Turning away, and then Libra finds peace all by herself on the beach, doing her thing, collecting her starfish, and being happy, okay, because she has love of her family behind her. Okay, it could be Libra, that you encountered someone here that it was brief, beautiful, passionate, etc., but there was something that made you turn away. There was something that caused this interruption, this behavior with this person, and an external factor, of course, and of course you turned away from it. Okay, what counts is that you're happy, Libra. What counts is that you're always happy, balanced within yourself. Remember, self-respect before anything else, because if you have self-respect, then you will also have respect from others. Okay, Libra. Well, this is good. I like the way you end up very happy. In this manner, in our next reading, you are free to encounter someone else and let love in. obviously. We don't keep ourselves occupied maybe with the wrong person or accepting something that was less than what we should accept in life. Okay, Libra, good for you. Justice always prevails. So at this point, I'm going to say thank you for being with me. Our next appointment is for the second half of August for the normal Taroscopes, and our next Summer Love bonus reading will happen on the 21st of August. I'll see you there for both of them. Thank you for being with me, Libra. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and above all, for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.